Yo, yo, yo. Ah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Thought I would go live real quick. One person in. I'll get started once they get some folks on. All right, look. As the let me ask a question real quick. Let me ask a question. What's going on, brother? I'm not sure if that's a, and my apologies, I'm not sure if that's a woman or a guy, but what's going on? Someone said, good day, sir. I want to ask a serious question. Oh, wow. How many of you all are actually struggling to trade on the US30? All right. All right, Jay Williams. Listen, the time is now, I'm telling you. We have our, matter of fact, I'll spit that out in a little bit. But the question is, how many of you all are struggling on the US30? We're up 200 some points. How many of you are struggling on the US30? All right. We got to get connected. We have to change that. Mr. Simmons, what's going on, brother? Mr. Simmons, what's your issue with the US30? What's your issue with the US30? Yeah, the question is, how many of you all are struggling to trade on the US30? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Right now, I've given my students 2 signals already today. 2 signals already. So we're up over 300 points. Over 300 points. Ooh, that's good. Okay. Very common. Very common. So what we have to do, if you were a student of mine, what I have to do, I have to show you the 12 predetermined areas. Once you see the 12 predetermined areas that the market will run to, you will gain your confidence. Okay, once I show you how these areas of the market, these 12 predetermined areas, how the market run to them and then back off. When I show you this through repetition, you're going to build your confidence in your entry. So your entry, so when you enter on a market, you got to be confident about why you're getting in. So you have to know your why. So if I told you that if you guys go to the 5-minute chart and you look at 1748, look at 1748. That's where I got in on 1748. All right. So that's where I entered on these trades right here. The market is going down. Now, this is a head and shoulders. Okay. I entered on 1748. At the time that I got in, it wasn't quite. Let me just double check. Actually, yeah, when I entered, the market had completed the shoulder and it dropped, but then it went back up. So it took me out of that money for about 5-10 minutes. Then it continued going down. All right. So I didn't recognize the head and shoulders until I checked on my student, Ivana, and her husband to see if they caught the move. And Ivana mentioned that she had caught this move going down because of the head and shoulder. And I looked and I said, wow, it is a head and shoulder. So here's the thing. We have to know our reason why we get into the market. Okay? And the reason why I got into the market was because of the formation in its entirety. You may get into the market for whatever reason you get into the market, but you have to live by that. But when I show you why I get into the market, and I show you my 12 predetermined areas that the market will run to and move, it's going to build that confidence in your entry. You see what I'm saying? So, and then that goes along with what Jay Williams is saying. Jay Williams said he's going to be joining this week. He can't wait. Okay, Jay Williams said reading the markets is that's his struggle. But guess what? So my 5 segments of the trading framework that I have tackles every aspect of trading. And what it expects is that Jay Williams, it expects Christopher and everybody, myself included, Ivana, her husband Doug, everybody. It expects us all to know a couple things. One is money management. There's no reason why you're getting into the market and you're still over leveraging. You cannot trade on the US30, think you're going to go in there and murder the market by ramping up your volume. We don't play them games over here. See, I'm big on, I don't need to ramp up my volume. All I need is to make sure that I master my entry. See, my entry is going to allow me to get 200-300 points in one run. Guaranteed. My entry will allow me to get 100 points here, 500 points over here, 600 points over here, 300 points tomorrow. And this is every single day. So with that, all I need to do is make sure that I know the framework. And, I look at money management. When I say money management, I'm talking about your decision on not to over leverage. First, you got to know what the proper leverage, or you have to know the proper volume to trade at. That's the easy thing. Once I teach you that, it's just like tying your shoe. Okay, you're not going to tie both shoes together and think you're going to walk without falling. You're going to fall. So when I teach you how to tie your shoe one time, now you got it. Try it again, Chris. Try it again. So once I teach you how to tie your shoe, you get it one time. I never forget. I sat in this office and I taught my 7-year-old how to tie her shoe. She's now 7, but I taught her how to tie her shoe and she got it. All right. And I taught her one time. It may have took 2 or 3 times. But once I showed her and I saw that she got it, I leaned on that confidence that I saw her exude. Once I built her confidence and she saw that, okay, I can do it. Daddy is excited. She had it now. So that's what I got to do for Chris. I got to do for, Mr. Williams or Jay Williams. I'm not sure if Jay Williams is a woman or a guy, but Jay Williams, I got to do that for you guys. Build that confidence. Once you see that, it's like clockwork. All right? But like I said, your money management should be the first thing you know. Don't over leverage. Don't over leverage. All right? So if you're not over leveraging, it's all about skill set now. Now it's all about you getting into the market, finding a setup at these 12 predetermined areas, LCS, the logical crash strategy. Once you have the market in that area, now the alert has gone off. Bing, 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 bing. And now just like some of you set alerts on your chart when the market hit a certain price point. When you have that alert going on, bing, 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 bing. Now you're ready. Okay, all right, let me get in action now. Now the market is in this area. Let me get in action. So now it's not time for you to get in yet. You're just alerted that the market is in your area, is in your price range. So now that the market is there at the predetermined area, now you have to read the charts based on the visual price action series, VPAS. All right, I'm breaking down the framework for you guys. So now you're reading each candle because each candle is telling a story. When the story is done, when you have read the story and you comprehend what the story is telling you, oh, the market is going up, or the market is going down, now you know when to enter based on TPES, which is the perfect entry strategy. Based on the parameters around you entering the market, you know exactly when to get in. And when you get in, now is you being patient, being disciplined, being confident, having faith, you waiting for the closure to confirm that it's still, look, when you get into the market and you have a closure of a candle and it's still moving in your direction, guess what? That's confirmation that, oh, it's still going. Oh, it's still going. So you're waiting on the closure of that candle after you've gotten in to confirm that, guess what? It's still moving in your direction. And now that you've gotten in based on TPES, now you're relying on SIT, which is my stay in your trade strategy. That's going to tell you, let that market run from resistance down to support, or from support back to resistance, and you can do it. I'm telling you some good stuff. You can do it. You can do it, guaranteed. Now, once you're running that market from resistance to support or vice versa, our good old SMS, the structural mastery strategy, is what's going to help you realize when a turnaround or a reversal is imminent. When you guys learn SMS, the entire framework is powerful, but SMS will give you a heads up when the market is about to turn, when it's likely to turn. I'm telling you some good stuff. For those of you who are watching and you guys are actual students, you guys know what I'm talking about. All right. So I wanted to go live to break this down for you guys. Like, if you look at the US30, go look at the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart. Go look at the 5-minute chart and look at, I got in at 1748. You guys gonna see this video. I already recorded the video. You guys gonna see the video once I get done with this live. Go check out 1748. That's where I got in. That was a bearish candle. The next candle went up. Well, the next candle dropped down first, then it turned around and went back up. They try to fake us out, but see, I don't get caught up in the fake out stuff. Every once in a while, depending on the nature of SMS, I may jump out because of the fake out candle, because I don't want to play around with, see, that SMS is going to tell you when the market is likely to reverse. But depending on how the market is flowing, the ebb and flow, I may just cut the trade short. And I'm cool with that because I'll find the next one. But I stayed in based on the overall picture. The next candle, so I got in, I was in the money. The next candle went down. I was nice in the money. But it turned around. By the end of that session, I was out the money. Clearly out the money. Then the next candle went up some more to try to get me to jump out. I didn't jump out because I saw what it was doing. By the end of that session, it dropped. And it's been going down since. So like I said, this is simple. This is simple. And all I'm doing is running the market from support to resistance, or from resistance to support all day long. This is signal number 2 that I gave my students. Number 2. And we're up over 300 points already. Already 300 points. It was as much as It was as much as 350 points not long ago, but the market pulled back some. So I urge you guys, you see now this shot up. So guess what I'm gonna do? It shot up real quick. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm not playing around with it. It shot up too fast for me to be playing around. I'm out. And I don't care what it does from here. I'm out. I'm done. And I just hope that my students, I hope they jumped out. They had some time to. Let me see. One second. Let me do this. All right, so you guys see the candle, it just shot up. So if you're in the market, you do not have to get out. This could just been like sudden momentum, but I would just take my money. I would not play around with this. I would not play around. Just take your money and we'll wait for another one. And just remember that sudden momentum like this is usually a fake out. And if it's not a fake out and you jump out, you're good to go. You just wait for the next setup. All right? Do not chance it. Like Denzel Washington said, you got to leave here with something. So leave the market with something. Do not try to chance it when they have these sudden movements. It's lunchtime anyway on the East Coast, so the market is not going to be moving the same. All right? Take your money and keep it moving. Remember, we ran the market from resistance down to support. All right? I just jumped out of my trades. So I was hanging on, and the market was showing signs of a turnaround. You guys can see it was showing signs of a turnaround. I didn't get out. So it cost me over 20,000. The market pulled up. I jumped out. So if I had just gotten out at support, I wouldn't have lost anything. Or I wouldn't have been down. I wouldn't have had no drawdown. So just remember, take your money from resistance to support. You take your money at support, take your money at resistance, and just keep it moving. All right? And you'll never have to worry about the market pulling back. Now, notice that candle just closed. It's pushing up. Notice where it closed at, though. Notice where it closed at. It closed at the top of the zone that I pointed out earlier, the 42603.1. And then we got the 42575.2. All right? So we have to remember that. Now that it's moving back up, we just wait for it to run back up to our same levels. All right? I'll keep you guys posted. Listen, if you guys are available, jump on live with me. I'm on YouTube live right now. All right? Peace and blessings, everyone. One second, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I only trade the market. I only trade the market when I can actually watch the market. That's it. I don't play around with, oh, I'm gonna go down and work out and I'm gonna run back up here. No. I'm gonna take the laptop with me. We're going back downstairs. We're gonna work out and I'm gonna have my laptop right beside me. Every once in a while, I may be working out and I may, because I'm keeping my other phone next to me and I'm watching, and I can just run up here real quick and close out the trades. But I don't play around with that. Like, I'm real disciplined when it comes to this stuff. So all the market did was ran back to where it started. That's all it did. Now, I could have let it do that, but see, that's too risky. After being up where as far as I was up, that first bump, I'm closing. Boom, I'm getting out. I'm not going to let you take any more. Okay? But the opportunity is still here. Based on how I look at the market, it's still here. Oh, today was a good day. Today was a good day. And I could have made more, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, today was a good day. And look at the pullback. The pullback heavy. So Oh man. Okay, I gotta make another one. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. Let me see something. How do I do this? All right, you guys can hear me now, right? All right, great, great, great. You guys can hear me, right? Okay, great, great. So yeah. So this is good. This is good, man. So one of the things you all have to do, you have to make sure you let them prove you wrong. All right? Don't try to predict the market. Don't try to be a magician. Okay? Don't try to say, "Oh, it's going to go up." Just buy the market because you think it's going to go up. Have your reasons why it should go up, and let them prove to you that it's going to go up. Don't jump the gun, because there are no guarantees on where the market's going to go. There's one guarantee in the market, as I tell my students, and that's if the market is overbought or oversold. If the market is overbought or oversold, they're going to always pull it back. Keep that in mind. All right, that is a guarantee. Yeah, that was a good one. 3, 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, hold on, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. So, I thought I would jump on real quick and talk about this move. It was a fantastic move. So I wound up getting, I think it ran at about here. So I closed mine out. I closed out my trades at like 42.6. 42.6. Yeah, it was still a good move for me. It was still a good run. But dang, I was up crazy. Oh my goodness, I was up crazy. So now what we have to do, we have to watch is oh yeah, absolutely, Dwayne. Absolutely. We have to watch where the market is right now, because it might be setting up for a move to the downside. You guys listen, that's another signal. Well, no, I'm gonna say that's an alert. That's not a signal, because we don't have a reason to get in. But we have reason to watch this area for a drop. All right. I'm jumping off because I want to be in position should it set up right, and I'm gonna tee my students up on it. So you guys go ahead, listen. Just as I tell you guys all the time, have nothing short of a fantastic day. Remember, stay healthy, stay safe. And as always, remember to remain and stay prayed up during the times we live in. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace and blessings, everyone.